Monopoly, the Go to Jail expansion, how to play. This is an expansion to original Monopoly. All the rules are the same except for these changes. For a refresher of those rules, check out this video. Replace chance with the escape die and community chest with the heist die. Place the Super Jail game board attachment piece on the Go to Jail spot and the jail attachment piece on the in jail space. Shuffle the corruption cards and deal 2 to each player. Then, place the rest face down on their spot on the jail board. Shuffle the super corruption cards and place them face down on their super jail spot. Attach the Go to Jail board space attachments to the luxury tax and income tax spaces. Give each player a reminder card. The object of the game is to be the richest player at the end. The game ends once all properties are owned or when one player goes bankrupt. However, if your token is in jail or super jail when the game ends, then you automatically lose no matter how much money you have. You no longer go to jail when you roll doubles 3 times in a row. Instead, keep taking extra turns each time you roll doubles. Draw 1 corruption card each time you land on or pass the jail, or go to jail, and each turn you remain in jail. Draw 1 super corruption card when you go to super jail, and each turn you remain in super jail. You can trade corruption and super corruption cards with other players. Corruption and super corruption cards can only be used on your turn unless they say otherwise, placing it at the bottom of their deck. You may not play a corruption or super corruption card the turn you obtain it. If you land on any Go to Jail space, then send your piece to jail. You can still play corruption and super corruption cards while in jail. The price to get out of jail is 100. You pay, then roll and move. You may not spend more than 3 turns in jail. At the end of your 3rd turn, pay and place your token on the corruption space. You may not get out of jail by rolling doubles. You may only be sent to super jail by another player. You can do all actions like you can while in jail. The price to get out of super jail is 300. You pay, then roll and move, skipping the Go to Jail space when you do. Instead of paying to leave, you can give all the super corruption cards you collected while in super jail to the player who sent you there. You must wait until your next turn after being sent to super jail before doing this. You may not get out of super jail by rolling doubles. After your 3rd turn in super jail, you must leave, placing your token on the Go to Jail space, ignoring its effect. If you land on chance or community chest, roll the corresponding die. If you roll the Go to Jail icon, then send your token to jail. If you roll the red icon, then draw corruption cards equal to your die roll. If you roll the blue icon, then collect the amount of money from the bank. Once all the properties are owned, or when someone goes bankrupt, then all the players not in jail or super jail collect money from the bank for each property they own as listed on its board space. Then they collect rent from the bank for each of their properties at their current rent level. Then the player with the most money wins.